All right, everybody. How's everybody doing out there? I'm John Petinante. This is Gary Henderson. We are LIJJN. We are here today at Breathe Jiu Jitsu, home of Danny Stolpe, professor and black belt, and gracious host. Have us here today in this beautiful academy. And we have 4 great teams with us today. We've got Renzo Gracie Queens. We got 10th Planet, Long Island. We have Vital Jiu Jitsu from out on the East Coast, east end of Long Island. And of course, our host today, Breathe Jiu Jitsu. We got 4 teams. Yes. This is going to be quintet style. You guys are going to go 5-on-5, submission only. If somebody gets a submission, they stay on. The person submitted goes off. Next teammate comes on, and we keep doing that until there's nobody left on one team. It's been a lot of fun. We've enjoyed doing these. Everybody seems to love to watch. We hope you guys have a great time tonight. And we got a referee tonight, Felipe Silva from Unity Jiu-Jitsu. And joining me on the commentary is Trevor Humphreys.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and we got our first 2 tonight. We're going to start off with Breathe and Vital. From Vital, we've got River Tyler, opening up, and Adam Wright from Breathe Jiu Jitsu. All right, Philippe, whenever you're ready. All right, Trevor, I'm excited about this.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I've been watching all the whole series through. So to be back here is awesome. You hear me? Yeah, like this body lock. See if you can isolate to one side. Those overhooks look great, though, John. Yeah, you see that overhook right there? Yeah. Let's see if you can isolate that arm. Love to see a foot on an arm right there. That'd be nice if you're gonna break out of that guard.
He's doing a good job controlling that posture. That's what's really important in the guard.
You can see that.
And I see.
This is something he's played before. Adam Wright's got that length. I thought he was gonna go for a go-go plata there.
Yeah, Adam's coming in at 184.6 pounds today. And River's at 189, so they're pretty close in weight.
Yeah, John. Those weights are really close, yeah. Body style-wise, they're a little bit different, though. It's nice.
Let's look to stand up, too. If you have a chance, look to stand up. Get your posture, stand up. Yes, sir. Yep.
Adam's definitely controlling the posture, but...
You see the coaching is talking about that posture, getting that head position and driving the hip in.
There we go.
He goes. There he goes, yeah.
But it's also really hard. Adam's got those crazy long legs.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, so it's like a double trouble S kind of thing. Yeah, see, he is kind of going for that high guard, yeah. Maybe in for a dead Orchard. I wonder if he's been studying Nathan Orchard. I think River needs to get that left knee back up the middle to kind of break out of Adam's guard. They're obviously challenging, but I think that's where he has to start.
And he's also got to get his hands on his body like he just did in the armpits.
Yeah, you were thinking my mind. Yep. So I'd love to see some C-clamps and kind of, yeah.
Very nice pass. He kind of caught him by surprise.
That buggy choke. And it was so smooth, too, right, when he entered. You thought you had him with that side pass.
Yeah.
He throws up that buggy.
When you pass nowadays, you have to be careful. That buggy's everybody's playing it. Everybody's messing with it.
Yep. It ain't like it used to be.
And you have nothing to lose by trying it.
Yeah, this rule set kind of opens up that creativity. You know.
Any rule set, really. I mean, you're on the bottom anyway. You got passed. What's the harm in giving it a shot?
can see where Adam's attributes are coming out with that hipping out with that length, and then River kind of trying to stay close in that kind of chair sit position, keep his shoulders off the mat.
Nice job. Nice little
Got a
scramble.
good pass again, but hopefully, I think he's being mindful of that buggy opening.
He better be.
Yeah, I like his head positioning too. I was using his head to post into the other head. Thought for a second like Kimura opening.
Oh, we got the arm triangle. This could be right here. Ooh, nice job on that
Arm and
part.
neck looked pretty good though for a second.
I mean, I did a nice job to defend the arm triangle, but
Yeah.
I had to give up this position here.
Yeah.
Still 2 minutes left.
Yeah, but look at how Adams hips out. He hipped out real quick. If he can quad pot out, yeah, and dump him. Yeah.
I like
Keep
how he
grabbing
pulled
his
on the
like
head
that.
there again.
There you go. You saw how he put that torque on that neck?
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been exciting. Yeah, you see Andrew Solano coaching his student, making sure he doesn't open up for that Kimura again.
This is kind of where we started.
Yep.
Although we got a butterfly here instead of the full guard. Got it one half butterfly.
Yeah, and you can even see Danny Stolfi coaching his student, they like kind of bait him into that half butterfly walk over to get that set up again. The match on the coaching is bottom right now.
And we're going for the buggy again.
You know, they got to be mindful. Even though they're comfortable in this turtle position, there are no points here, so he's got to create the movement.
Oh, that looks like trouble.
All right. Great match. Good back and forth all the way through. That was a fun one to watch. Good opener.
Definitely.
Great job, James.
All right, River stays on. Okay, River stays on. And Patrick Donahue comes in. Let's go. Patrick is one of the lighter guys here today.
Yeah.
And I
But
think
he's still scrappy.
And I think he's the oldest guy here.
He's got all the metrics.
But he's always game, man. Gary, how old is Patrick? Is he 50?
I think he's close to mine.
Oh, he's Master's 3. Okay, he's not that
Oh,
old.
not much. Yeah, he's older.
Yeah, he's over 40, yeah.
Yeah, but he's still hanging. He's scrapping. I like that butterfly hook he had in there initially. I would love to see him hip escape out and kind of face this guy. Obviously challenging because Rivers kind of putting that pressure on the shoulder so he can't turn his shoulders down. He's got a nice bite on that gift wrap.
There he gets
Yeah,
the
there he
gift
goes.
wrap.
He's pushing that hand and the knee on that one leg. That was really good. He prioritized that in the pad, in the guard retention. So it looks like he prioritizes getting his shoulders out, like shoulder walking. So I think we're going to try and see that kind of escape from Patrick in this back take.
Body triangle. Give me body triangle. Give me body triangle. Stay aggressive around the neck. Stay aggressive for the choke. Stay aggressive for the choke.
There you go. He's pushing on that knee.
Nice.
He's going to watch that. He's going to watch that arm right there. Get that.
He's under the chin.
Choking.
Yeah, he's a little bit on the chin. All right, Patrick did well to get cleared out.
There you go. I love that where you step your foot over the other leg and you kind of sneak the knee in. There he goes. as that quarter guard. Yeah, now he's got him flattened out. I mean, we're seeing a good exchange of fundamentals right here.
Yeah, Patrick Knight managed to get out of the back control, but defending his neck.
I mean, you can see the story he's trying to paint right here, where he's prioritizing sometimes pushing his one foot on the other foot to slide the knee out for getting the hip exposure out or his shoulder walk.
Well, if I didn't mention this before, Patrick's 157.9. And we still got River
About
out there.
185.
189.
189, okay, yeah. That's like me and Patrick training together. I mean, Patrick's got to be working down this guy's morale right now because he's been fighting this back escape attacks nonstop.
Yeah, he doesn't die easy, this guy.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This guy's got to be like, dude,
What do I have to
your
do?
back.
Yeah, what do I have to do? And that's exactly when a guy will make a mistake.
For
and
sure.
then Patrick.
Yeah, so you got that slick gift wrap right there. Turtle's got that nice little turtle position. Side turtle.
No. Looking for a dart. No.
All right, let's see what he's got going on. Again, let's get... Yeah, you see that Kimura, that Patrick, I thought for a second was going to snap on. Yeah, I would love to see him do that again. Because I think at this point we're 2 minutes left. I think Patrick knows where River's going to start bringing his movement.
He might get maybe replace guard here. Let's see.
Yeah.
Got a quarter guard. For everybody watching out there, if there's no submission in the event at the end of this round, both guys go off and the next two come on.
That was nice. Top guy started pushing the knee down, get that exposure. Worked out. Patrick, he's been here earlier in this match, and I think he's going to get out again. Keep working. It's been a good exchange back and forth with these two.
He's covering him out there. There we go.
Yeah, you saw that smother, yeah.
That's an interesting thing that some people it's not allowed in some rule sets. I feel like it's not like a flashy jiu-jitsu, but it's also something that you should be able to defend, right?
Yeah, right. I call that the goon jitsu.
But if that's what gets you.
Like some of the guys I train with up at Essential, they'll do that. They'll do that. And I'm just like, I can't be upset.
Like,
It is
really?
what it is. It's legit.
Yeah, you can say I lost because he covered my mouth.
That and the wrist locks, they're lost in the ether. Do you guys have that wrist lock challenge tonight or no?
Yeah, I guess it's still going.
I mean, easier said than done, right?
Okay.
Yeah, look at him. Patrick's not even tired yet, right?
Look
He
at him
just
come
weathered
up.
that storm. They're
Can he
both
come up?
throwing it. This kitchen sink's moving right
3
now.
seconds, 2. Oh, time. All right, what a great round. Good job, you
That was
guys.
cool to watch.
All right, we're going to take a 2-minute break and bring the next two guys up. We'll be right back, everybody.
back.
All right, everybody, it's time for the next. So here we are. We've got the second man,
And the third guy.
right? The second guy from Vital, which would be Cyrus Tyler. He's 161 pounds. And the third guy from Breathe, we've got Jared Velez.
Yeah. Vital's up by 1 right now. Very close last round.
Whenever you're ready, combate.
Wow, look at that head snap. And the other guy immediately pulled the guard.
And these
They
guys
both
are
have a
amped.
game plan coming into this right now. Top man, love to see him walk his hips all the way north-south. And he's trying to do that double over, or double under.
Something tells me these two are going to be able to keep this pace the whole way. That's a jumping guard.
Oh, do we call that a jump guard? Do we call
Well,
that a
that's
jump
close.
guard?
Yeah, we're going to have to do that. Okay, it's a foul.
Oh. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Keeping the match going on. It's unintentionally because when they get used to those rule sets, and then changing over, sometimes,
Well, we're lucky because the community gets it, and nobody's going to go crazy about things like that.
For sure. Think of how many different promotions and rule sets there are, and obviously the longer you go through this journey, it kind of like overlaps. You understand.
Nobody wants a match to end like that.
No, we came here to watch. I came here to see a barn burner, right? And these two are not stopping in their movement. I love that 2-on right there, right? So he's going to go for a high guard. We got to get those hands off the mats, though, if he wants to get out of this guard.
It's a wrist lock right there.
Yo, right? I think he heard me.
We haven't seen one yet in 400 matches.
I got to go see Eric get another tattoo.
That'd be Eric from Loyalty Tattoo, by the way, a sponsor of us often.
Holdfast.
And he helps they work right. He's with Holdfast Fight Gear. Also sponsors us often. And we want to encourage everybody, please, support our sponsors because they support jiu-jitsu. They really help out.
That's great. Bringing that knee up. That was good. I think they're still reading each other out. We got 4 minutes left in this round. Okay, let's see that 2-on-1 on that knee, that right knee. There he is. You also got to consider the nerves that some people may have coming into this, right? There's a whole team sport. It's different a little bit in that 1v1 bracket of the IBJJF. Look at that guillotine. He's conscious to not try to jump that guard.
And he went to the side very nicely to avoid it.
But look at his frames. That's good.
They're definitely spending a lot of energy here.
They are. See how that translates into which one goes to the next round if they both do, or one of them. Yeah, look at that high guard. Maybe snatch up a triangle, maybe, or a TP choke. Yeah, we get some more of that 2-on-1 control again. That was working. There you go, pass. You see how he's driving that hip forward?
And Jared definitely wants to play from the bottom today.
Yeah, you think so, right?
He's got his leg locker rash guard on. It's kind of a telegraph, isn't it? Should you give that information up?
Maybe, you never know.
It's tough to pass double under.
Oh, man.
It's tough to pass double under. You got to lift. If the guy arches his back, you got to really put a lot of energy.
Yeah, you see how he's doing that, but he's got to start moving those hips forward and leading with the hips instead of the head. Because bottom guy's, recollecting that guard again.
Yeah, if you're gonna pass double under, you got to get the guy way up on his neck. You got to really stack him.
Yep. Make the shoulders hold the load of the weight. You gotta raise those hips up. Put the knee underneath. You gotta shelf it.
Otherwise you're picking the guy's whole weight up.
But I mean, that comes, and you gotta read the body language, in that movement of the match. Maybe the bottom guy's feeling something different, top guy's feeling something different than we're talking about. Had a brief look at that K guard before.
These guys are well matched. They seem about the same ability level, similar size.
When it comes up to that pass, now it's a turn of events. We got 120. Can you see something? We got a back take. Kind of. This is where, if anybody had that wrestling background. Oh, wow, look at that. Wow, we're going for the knee bar, rolling knee bar. All right, we got to watch out. Yeah, both of them nailed on the ankles. I think they were just like, we don't want to go here.
I don't think they did, yeah. They both seem to be happy to get out of that.
Yeah. Nobody wants a DQ, accidental, like heel hook or torque or the fibula.
Yeah, I also hate when you each get each other's leg or foot, and it's like, who's going to tap first? And then you both under it limping off the mat.
Exactly like you said. I mean, and be honest, right? So that these guys are blue and purple belts, but they're not as, the acumen is not there just yet. So they'd rather just back out, go back to what they know.
Which is smart.
Yeah, precisely. Oh, can we get a flower suite?
I don't think we're going to get any sub here, but the energy level was great, and I enjoy watching these two guys.
So we got two fresh new bodies, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be exciting for the viewers. Great match, guys.
All right, we're going to take another 2-minute break and bring the next two guys out. Great match, guys. A lot of energy. We appreciate you. All right, everybody, here we are back again. We got Breathe Jiu Jitsu against Vital Jiu Jitsu. We got the number 3 man, Brandon Castaldo from Vital Jiu Jitsu. He's 176 pounds. And we got the number 4 man from Breathe Jiu Jitsu, Steven Bosco.
Yeah, so like you were telling me, we were talking about before, you got to see a sub here.
Yeah.
When these teams break away.
Yeah, pressure's on Steven here. He needs to come up with it.
I mean, look at how he stopped that knee. He's trying to go for that head, that headquarters knee slide position initially.
But Brandon doesn't seem like he's playing for a stall. I mean, just for
Nope. That was nice. Thought we were going to see like a pretzel bolo from Bosco for a second. But they're both trying to move on their game right now.
Yeah, so we're kind of watching. We started doing these, and I'm kind of trying to figure out what's the strategy going to be. And I really think it is to get that. You got to get that first sub as a team. Oh, look at this!
Wow. Okay. I mean, we just saw some really good positions.
Nice, and then to the leg.
2-on-1. Brandon out on Steven, and then Bosco, doing a rebuttal on him as well.
I like how Steve went for that armbar, and then when he came down, he went right on the leg.
I think what you're seeing with these two is they're both saying, I don't want to engage in what your game plan is. I want to go to mine, and that's what they're doing repeatedly. I would love to see Bosco Heisman to sit up. but this is like a testament to Breathe Jiu Jitsu, right? They're playing this like they can do the sit back, these backside positions, these 50 games.
Yeah, he did a
So
good
he was
job.
comfortable there.
Yeah, he did a good job getting out of the single leg X. He seemed, like you said, very comfortable.
Yeah. Very expressive of like the school style. Look at that. Fold pass into, fall back. Both aware of their mat space, bringing them back to the middle. So this position is kind of very reminiscent.
Oh, and on the
before,
foot.
right? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I was going to say that position that Bosco had before is very reminiscent of like Tommy Lanker and Espen Masterson with that key master. That crab ride. I think he's trying to go for that back. Okay.
Yeah, that was nice before. As he was going for the, Steve was going for the back take, I thought, and then Brandon came up with the foot attack.
Yeah, right. He countered. They're
Yeah,
both
it was
just like,
pretty cool.
And that's the thing too is when you start walking your game plans into each other, and you get to see those good exchanges.
Yeah, and again, these guys seem pretty evenly matched. It seems to be working out very well today.
This is a fun one for sure. Right, back take to knee bar, like versus like.
Yeah, these guys are definitely showing experience, and they're starting to put those attacks, chain them together one after the other.
Yeah, look at him. He just posted up, trying to bring that knee up the middle. They call it the slide, the credit card. Break out that high guard. Yeah.
I think I'm sensing a little bit of fatigue here.
I don't know about that though. I think they're both reading each other. Brandon shows to be a good guard player here, and now he's on top. We'll see how that works. Bosco seemed adept at everything that Brandon was throwing at him from the guard. Again, like you said, evenly matched, or good, well matched.
And let's see, Brandon's 176 pounds, and Steven's 161. So it's not.
Oh wow, yeah. I mean that says something too, right?
It's 15 pounds. Yeah,
It still matters. That's open class weight right there.
just trying to kip.
So it looks like Bosco is trying to do a kipping motion to get out of that bottom. Maybe scoop a leg for a single X entry. You kind of see something like that from a guy from Breathe.
Without the gi, that escape from the mount seems to work.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to hold on.
I think it's where you're going to put your elbows, where you're going to put your hands on the hips or like that thigh position. Top man Brandon, though, adept at this, I think. You see how he has his legs crossed. Ideally, you don't want to do it too much, but here he's doing it because he feels the kip coming.
It's loud in here.
Yeah, see, I mean, he left so much space in that mounted position. That's how he was able to recollect. Now we're in a side position. I would imagine he's recollecting the moment right now, forming the game plan from top. And same thing for the bottom guy. So he's not on his toes right now. I'm not getting the vibe of a pressure passer. Okay, there you
Don't give
go.
up the arm.
The arm
It's
bar.
close.
That was nice, the S mount to arm bar.
It didn't quite have the elbow through for all that.
I mean, it's no-gi, right? We're slippery. It's hot. It's summertime in Long Island. It's all about that elbow control over the hip. Let's see if he can go for it again. Yeah, he's trying to figure out which wrist to isolate.
He goes for it, he gets it. Oh, what do you think of the slip out?
I think they both thought it was over for a second.
It's just
5
slippery, like you
seconds.
said.
He's got to throw it. He's got to throw it up. Wow. John, what a match.
That was fun, man. That was fun, guys. What a great match. Great match. We're gonna take another 90 seconds, and we'll be right back. Yeah, that was fun.
Harry here from LIJJN talking about Loyalty Tattoo. They're located at 419 Great East Neck Road in West Babylon, and they're owned by Eric Desmond, who happens to not only be an amazing artist, but a black belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. He's been tattooing for 33 years, and this is the 6th anniversary of the shop. I've seen his work. A bunch of the guys we train with have had work done by him. It's absolutely incredible stuff. They adhere to all Board of Health standards and guidelines with a strict focus on COVID-19 restrictions and protocols. Please check out loyaltytattoo.com. That's the word loyalty, tat, the number 2.com. LIJJN is proud to be sponsored by Lifetime Chimney Supply. Our customers remain loyal because we craft the highest quality venting solutions while offering unrivaled customer service for the best buying experience. Visit us now at lifetimechimneysupply.com.
Okay, guys, it's time for the next.
Let's go,
Pressure.
Gary.
Pressure's on here a little bit. But we got the big man, Dylan Giannikos from Breathe. He's the number 5 man anchoring for Breathe.
I can see this is a size difference. What weight are they, Gary?
And we got Brian Juarez from Vital Jiu Jitsu. All right, Brian's 149.8, and Dylan is 209.4. Pressure's on here.
I'm loving this, Gary.
Whenever you're ready. Hold watch.
This is a nice open class match, right? Dave and Goliath. Talking 50 pounds.
But this,
Look at that. Look at that. Yo, he's adept at that throw by, right? Put the leg behind the other leg for the hip toss. He's not getting tossed around by a 200-pound guy.
yeah. Well, this is a good opportunity here for Breathe to maybe catch up.
Yeah.
Dylan's got to get through the next 2 guys.
I mean, there's a story all the time, right? The smallest guy self-defending in jiu-jitsu against the biggest opponent. Look at that shin on shin right there. That's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I got that knee slide.
Both-
Outside knee slide.
Both of Vital's 2 remaining guys are under 150 pounds. So Dylan's got 50 pounds or 60 pounds almost on both of them. So it's interesting. They came out and got the sub first.
Yeah.
Breed saved their big guy for the end.
It's interesting. I was wondering. So I've watched the last 2 series, in the comfort of my house in the big screen, and I'm wondering, like, what are these teams' game plans? How do they choose their opponent, their teammates to go against the other team, right? They want the big guy first, right? It's like having a team on a raid, Who's the tank? Who's the healer?
And it's on that ankle. See if we can do
Got that
anything.
shadow hook in, foot on the hip.
Dylan's pretty calm.
Yeah. Looks like he's playing the X guard. He's an X guard style guy.
Ooh,
He's got to watch
nicely
that
done.
shove, right? Yeah, almost came to a mount.
He's going to be passed, that's for sure. Yep.
And he's got to be mindful of that too, right? He's less, you said 60 pounds, so he's the top guy's going to be a little more explosive with that shove when he's playing a lax X guard.
Okay, so Dylan has to win this. He has to get the sub.
Yeah, look at that though. He is gummy with his sticky hooks. Looked like a half a butterfly for a second. I'd love to see the top guy have a cross face instead of the overhook for the overbite for the guillotine.
There it was.
Exactly. He must have heard me.
Yeah. I think he was a little anxious to mount, and he just threw that leg over without giving any gave the opportunity.
I mean, it's exciting, right? Like, you got your team with you. Sometimes you want to do something a little flashy.
Yeah, we're going to be doing this. We're trying to get some women's teams to come out. We've got a bunch of women's teams, but we're looking for a few more. So anybody out there, you got some women that you're kind of look at this knee bar.
Oh, look at that knee bar, yeah. I mean, that'd be exciting having female teams.
It's going to happen. It's just a matter of which teams commit first. So we got a few.
I think, like I would always say, it's not a matter of if, but when.
Yeah,
and they got to show up. They got to be out. We got to find them.
It's going to happen. And then we're going to do this all again in the gi.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I would love to sign up. I love some gi tosses. I'll wear a blue belt. Oh, wow. Top big guy playing some guard. That's nice. Leg weaving right here. They got to be mindful of their rule sets, though, right? Got to watch those torques. No heels.
All right, Dylan's got to get through these defenses here.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon doing a good job of staying alive here against the bigger guy.
Yeah. He is weathering the storm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not fun having somebody 60 pounds heavier than you.
Oh, my goodness. Hell no.
Especially if they're good.
I just had a match against an ultra heavy guy. I felt 150 pounds. I'll tell you. Guy was like 280.
Well, I'm 150 pounds right now, and I'm used to giving up 50 pounds, 60 pounds, 70 pounds all the time.
Yeah. Oh, look at that technique. Look at that. Armbar.
If he can get his body over
got
the
to
side,
show his
there we
head.
go.
Yeah. I would love to see that head post transition. I think he would have closed that out. But, yeah, that was so great from both of them. Top man helicoptering those legs over. Bottom man sticking, squeezing the knees.
I think he's trying to get the reap right here.
For right, for sure.
The saddle, yeah.
We've definitely got our money's worth so far.
That would have been shocking to see that armbar.
That's how it happens, though.
Yeah, it does. That's the beauty of this game, man. It can go any way,
Yep, see,
anytime.
this is like we saw earlier in the round. Okay, so we got... Oh, be careful that heel hook. Be careful.
It's still a straight ankle. That's a straight ankle. He's got to get his wrist up higher on his chest.
You got 50 seconds.
You got to watch that.
Yeah, you see he's pushing on the knee. He's escaping. He's
Let it go.
trying to escape that knee line for sure. He's been here before.
Dylan really wanted to grab that heel.
Yeah, you saw that, right?
If you need something,
Philippe's in deep right now.
he's watching carefully. You got a toe hold here.
Oh my goodness. What do we see in 5 seconds? Let's go. Samika Gaval arm bars.
Time.
John, what a scrap. What a scrap.
Yeah, that was another great scrap. Both teams representing themselves very well. Great athletes. Great technicians. Let's go on our winner of the first round, Vital Jiu Jitsu. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
here from LIJJN talking about Loyalty Tattoo. They're located at 419 Great East Neck Road in West Babylon, and they're owned by Eric Desmond, who happens to not only be an amazing artist, but a black belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. He's been tattooing for 33 years, and this is the 6th anniversary of the shop. I've seen his work. A bunch of the guys we train with have had work done by him. It's absolutely incredible stuff. They adhere to all Board of Health standards and guidelines with a strict focus on COVID-19 restrictions and protocols. Please check out loyaltytattoo.com. That's the word loyalty, tat, the number 2.com. LIJJN is proud to be sponsored by Lifetime Chimney Supply. Our customers remain loyal because we craft the highest quality venting solutions while offering unrivaled customer service for the best buying experience. Visit us now at lifetimechimneysupply.com.
All right, everybody, welcome back. If you're watching at home, this is LIJJN Team Series. This is our Season 1. This is our 3rd episode. 4th episode's coming up, Trevor. It's going to be at Royal Jiu Jitsu in Mineola.
I've been there many times. Big facility.
Yeah, and he's excited to show off he's added to the mat size. He's made a lot of improvements there, and we're excited.
That's right.
We're excited to see it. And on that one, we're going to have Royal Jiu Jitsu, Sarah Jiu Jitsu,
Out of Huntington, right? Yeah.
Right. 10th Planet East.
Okay.
They're in Patchogue, and King's Combat Williamsburg from Williamsburg.
Williamsburg. Very cool. Very cool.
Yes.
Healthy mix of the entire Long Island, that whole southern here, and into the city. Yeah.
Yeah, we want to go. We want to get into Jersey, and we want to get up into maybe Westchester. Get this going on. So, if you're out there watching, you've got teams. Let us know. We'll try and get something going on in your area.
I mean, who doesn't love to scrap, right? It's a scrap life. Just get the reps in, guys.
And it's fun,
I've been here 8, 9 times now with you folks since day one. I love it.
That's right. Yeah, you were on our first event, man. It was a little different.
I was even there when the window broke. Oh, poor Kyoto.
You can go through the archives and see those 2 guys that almost went
got
right
the
out
receipts. I'm excited for episode 4 of this team series. This season 3, right? Or episode 3?
This is episode 3, yep.
Episode 3, sorry.
And
My
then,
dyslexia.
And then in September, we take the winning teams from each of the 4 episodes, and we're going to put them all
Stylistically,
together.
it looks so far. I'm excited.
Yep, we got Vanguard.
I'm gonna have people at the house if I'm not here.
We got Vanguard and Transcend so far, and we're going to see who we get tonight. And then we get the episode 4.
And there were some upsets in those too. You thought okay, one team's gonna have it. The 4th or 5th guy closed it out, and it was cool.
Well, being that it's purple belts and blue belts, it really can go anyway. It can be lots of surprises, and I think that's what really part of what's making it fun. But all right, it's time. These guys are ready.
Let's
We're
go.
gonna start.
At this level, right, you're seeing these guys express and find their style, their sentence structure in this poetry of jiu-jitsu.
Definitely. All right, guys, it's time. Ready to start it up? We got 10th Planet Long Island, Renzo Gracie Queens. First up from 10th Planet, we got Ryan Hollander, 185 pounds.
I've liked so far. Sorry.
And first up from Henzo, we've got Anthony Shaheen, 158 pounds. Ready when you are, Philippe. Bombach.
You get to see the styles of both teams, both houses, all the houses so far.
Yeah, it's kind of highlighted when you see one after the other on the same team going.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, that's interesting.
Got some reverse de la Hiva. One hip forward, one hip back, and this passing, negating the reverse de la Hiva position.
Anthony's being cautious. Don't want to dive into anything.
Probably feeling each other both out right now.
Yeah.
They saw how the other two teams were. They're probably taking notes. You know, jokingly, you say you're making micro adjustments as you go, but I'm sure these teams are making the adjustments too. Again, your first series of quintet, for LIJJN.
Yeah, these guys are coming out a little more methodically. Sometimes the two guys come out and they're just banging. And these guys are starting off a little slower.
I mean, maybe they're both purple belts. I'm not entirely sure. You know better than me. But I think at that level, right, they're not just trying to bum rush. They're figuring out when to explode, when to send the position, when to commit.
I have a feeling this is going to heat up a little bit soon.
One's going to find the opening for sure. So we got that a decent knee shield on the hip. That nice C grip on the back of the neck from the guard player. Yeah, you got to be careful when you're passing like that, not keeping your butt down towards your heel. You'll find yourself in the saddle, almost saddle entry. It's got that corkscrew. Wow. John Carley did that.
Nice pass, and
ADCC
right
last
up,
year.
throws the buggy right up. He threw it right
Buggy
up.
attempt, number 2.
And it looks like it's a bit tighter than before.
Yes, I think he's been here before. He's comfortable with having his neck bent and extruded. Top guy got to keep driving those shoulders forward.
He's gritting those teeth, man.
Yeah.
He was feeling it.
Wow. I thought it was gonna happen, man. You
know
saw
what?
the teeth. You saw that.
All the tacos are here, everybody.
Wow. You can't teach the heart. And look at that nice swipe to mount. Gonna see a kit maybe from the bottom. Just prep with the hands on the hips before.
The thing about that buggy is a lot of times it takes a lot of strength to apply it, and you can definitely
You're using all
gas
4
out.
ligaments, man.
Yeah, you can gas out on that.
Yeah.
There's no free lunches, man.
My old coach, he almost had a match with a guy who's a buggy guy. And we started doing some drills after class, so I got to learn a little bit, but it's still a scary position to be in.
I have to say, I haven't gotten buggied yet. But
I feel like you're going to be the guy that buggies me. You got the length. No soup for you. Oh, look at that nice Grable grip. Trying to bring that arm up close to the head in that arm and neck position. Bottom man kipping, right? There you go. There, exactly.
well done.
It was nice. He definitely,
And a good pass again.
yep. Good throw by. And again, you see that guy's walking his hips back to the head. He's trying to hold the weight, or have the bottom guy hold his weight. Step over for the mount again. Got that Khabib, figure 4 right there on the legs.
Trap the legs. Yeah,
Yeah, you
it's
saw
nice.
that, right? And that's part of that evolution of jiu-jitsu, going through the years and the decades, borrowing different facets of different disciplines.
There's so many choices.
Mm-hmm.
So many examples to follow.
even
They're doing
e-
so many different things.
Yeah, I mean, that bottom guy, he's using the top guy's weight with his hand so he doesn't get, that 2-on-1 again with the arm. And he recollects, yep. Renzo Gracie sticky with that butterfly hook and the overhook. So, I'm sorry, Ryan Hollander?
That'll be Anthony.
Anthony,
Shaheen.
okay. Yeah, Anthony's impressing me so far. I mean, both of them, honestly, stylistically. There you go. He's getting ready for that kip. He grapevines in with the top mount. Now he's a little high. But then Anthony, he could recollect.
turned that like an S
okay,
mount.
okay, so maybe he's reading it. He's going for that nice
He's
2-on-1.
going to get this arm.
Yeah.
Oh, well defended.
If he could have collected both of those, that would have been nice. Very reminiscent of like Buchecha and Lovato with their armbar from S-mount.
It was well defended. I mean,
He was so well defended, yeah.
He was doing a good job setting it up.
You got to be careful, right? Because this is Nogi. It's hot out. These guys are sweating. They're putting the work in. They're keeping the lights on. Okay, we're going for that Dars. It looked like it. Fall back for an ankle. Curious to see where which one are going to commit, which position. That was nice. Yeah. As they say, that's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Got 10 seconds.
Did not, though. I love my movie callbacks. Wow, okay. We got that. I thought he was going to come in for that inside saddle, knee bar position.
Nice match. That was fun, guys. We're going to take another 90-second break. We'll get the next two guys out. All right, let's go. We got the second man coming out from 10th Planet, Justin Flynn at 144 pounds. And the number 2 man from Renzo Queens, Kennedy Castro at 181 pounds. Whenever you're ready, Philippe.
Let's go.
Go watch. All right, so far there's been no disappointing matches. They've really been good.
So I'm pretty sure Justin has an MMA background, so he's probably been working on his stand-up. Hence why he's not pulling guard right away, being from 10th Planet. And then Renzo pulls that guard. That's interesting.
He's on the neck.
Wow, that was good. Good. Yeah, Justin Flynn versus Kennedy Castro. Yep. This is cool. Yeah, you can see that nice shoulder. Wow, cool. I thought we were going to see a cab ride to almost this knee cut, knee half guard position. It's cool. A lot of options right there, and both of them thinking on the fly, on the feet, or really on their hips because they were moving. Both of them fighting for hand position 2-on-1s. Very cool. You don't see that enough.
Nope. And Justin's giving up 20 pounds here.
You couldn't tell though.
Not the way. No, not the way, but he's moving.
The beard probably weighs 20 pounds.
I like watching the 10th Planet guys. I like their style.
I'm entering that era. Not a dad yet, though. What were you saying, John?
It's just like I like watching, like you said, the style of different academies.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, right?
It's hard to breathe.
But this is cool, right? I'm seeing top guy put the hips in, you know, bottom man, Kennedy Castro put shoulder walking towards him as Justin Flynn tries to, like, there you go, maintain. Got some movement. They've both been in these positions before. You can see they're not freaking out, and they're kind of being fluid.
Yeah, it's tough being inside the guard of that. Something so much longer than you. It's really hard to break those legs open.
Yeah, I know that story all too well. Okay. I thought we were gonna see a hip toss. It kind of has that camel crusher position. Justin counters with a back take, right? Kind of reminds me of Levi Jones right now.
Get there? Is he gonna get there?
Okay, I would love to see Justin come up. He's got to come up and maintain that control.
Oh, and he's on the leg.
Yeah, had that claw grip. You saw that claw grip across like a modified seatbelt.
Yeah, we got danger for a knee bar here though.
I feel like though for him being 10 planet, he's gonna be seeing this.
But Kennedy's got both his legs hidden behind, but
I see that. Yup. If he can figure for lock of Justin's leg, Kennedy's got a good opportunity.
And he's got to get on his side.
We're right on the bound. Oh man! Wow, look at that half Nelson defense right there.
That was very nicely defended.
Right, you're borrowing different disciplines right here. Half Nelson guys from wrestling. And he's got that scoop grip with his legs on the other leg. You see that in the trash compactor from the Darts in the Anaconda series.
You could tell Kennedy's happy to be out of that.
Yo, right? He's like, I got a minute. My union is strong.
Yeah, and I'm sure the pressure on his neck was ridiculous.
I don't want that.
Whoa!
Imanari. Little flash shoot.
Just did nicely to get to that mount position.
Oh, who doesn't want to be there? I think they say Roger Gracie's favorite position, or most dominant position, was mount. Everybody's always, gone back and forth between the back and the top position.
We got a little bit of an abrasion here we're going to take care of.
All right. Cuts happen, man.
Yeah. Not that often. You really would think there would be more. A lot of people think it's a really rough sport, but the injury rate is actually kind of low. I mean, you're going to have a football game. Who's in a football game? You're not going to have somebody bloodied up.
I think I count on one hand how many times I think I've gotten a serious injury, And
we train a lot. Now, here we go, back to it.
And you start to feel comfortable and more, and the more you train with each other in your own house, the own academy, I got a nice little love tap above my eyebrow over the weekend. Had my fair share of first aid medics.
Yeah, my son got me good ones.
No dessert, huh? Oh, snap. Okay, again, reverse LA Heave. Let's see what we can do with this. And he forward rolls. I like that. I thought he was going to go for a Kimura trap.
He was looking to roll to a guillotine.
Yeah. He didn't use the Kimura trap to get this back take roll, which I thought he would have done.
Justin very aware every time that his foot's getting attacked. Every time Kennedy goes after that foot, Justin.
Yeah, but I mean, he's aware. I just don't. Okay. That's why he's putting the hands on the mats. I'm not ever a fan of that. But he's trying to do this body lock pass style. He's just got to drop a hip to make up for that 20-pound difference in weight if he was going to pass. I would imagine he's probably thinking he's winning the fight, winning the exchanges right now. Probably trying to collect himself. There you go. Step over. Love that for the omoplata. Okay, but I want to come up. You got to, exactly. Turn your hips up. Build back up to a base. Come up.
Really nicely defended.
Yeah. I felt a pause from Justin. I think he thought he was going to reset because we're right on the bounds.
He is resetting.
Yeah. The scrap life is alive.
Philippe's going to set them right.
Bo Nickel would be proud right now. Yeah, wrist rides and scraps.
This match was definitely not a disappointment, though. It was really good.
coming up on that Kimura. Didn't work out yet. Yeah, Justin's game. Ooh. Use that low single to come up on a top position.
We got no submission there, but we did have a lot of fun. That was great to watch, guys. Nice match. Beautiful work. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Gary here from LIJJN talking about Loyalty Tattoo. They're located at 419 Great East Neck Road in West Babylon, and they're owned by Eric Desmond, who happens to not only be an amazing artist, but a black belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. He's been tattooing for 33 years, and this is the 6th anniversary of the shop. I've seen his work. A bunch of the guys we train with have had work done by him. It's absolutely incredible stuff. They adhere to all Board of Health standards and guidelines with a strict focus on COVID-19 restrictions and protocols. Please check out loyaltytattoo.com. That's the word loyalty, tat, the number 2.com. LIJJN is proud to be sponsored by Lifetime Chimney Supply. Our customers remain loyal because we craft the highest quality venting solutions while offering unrivaled customer service for the best buying experience. Visit us now at lifetimechimneysupply.com.
All right, we are back again, and the action has been incredible. Everybody out here putting out a lot of heart, showing a great skill, and having a great time, man. It's been beautiful. All right, here we go. Continuing on with Renzo Gracie Queens, man number 3, Dylan Nerich. And the number 3 man from 10th Planet Long Island, Jose Lugo. Jose's the big man here today at 210 pounds. He's the heaviest competitor. Let's go.
Yeah, we got 3-on-3, third position. Wow, I love that, love that. Snap down, he saw that. Just trying to get that right foot in. A little different weight.
All right, Jose's been out there.
Standing tall though, gotta be careful.
He's out there competing a lot.
For sure, I'm always seeing something.
Yeah, he's out there competing a lot. Oh, we lost a hairband.
They both have long hair. I wonder how much the weight holds. Got those nice curls.
I think that becomes more of a factor when you get to the ground and you get some, put their knee on their hair.
Mm-hmm. So I don't compete too much with a beard anymore. I got the beard out now and it's summertime, but I like this.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Dylan,
Nice level change there.
Nice.
But
They've both been in this position. I like that inside Uchi attempt, right? And then Lugo with that hand on the tricep. Again, he's been here. He's trying to switch hips, switch direction. He's looking lame on that right arm, but I think he's doing it intentionally.
we were talking about this before. One of the fun things about this format now is we'll see matchups that we wouldn't normally see because of the weight differential. We see,
Yes. Couldn't agree more with you, John.
So it's been fun.
What did you just say? Lugo is 210. Man, he's playing a little man's game right now in this guard, right?
Yeah, and Dylan's a 184. So.
And were they not just doing a good exchange on a stand-up, doing some judo entries, some wrestling entries, dropping some hips in? I would never see a match like this, unless it's in the open class.
Known to see a guy like Justin Flynn do so great against a bigger guy before, and it was really cool.
He showed some great mat space, mat awareness. Like he's been here before. Here, I think you got to focus on that execution of knowing which submission you got to run to and just stick and be stubborn. Look at that crucifix entrance right there.
Love that.
Love it. I'm a big fan of the crucifix.
Me too.
He's got the short choke entrance. Lugo's probably gonna quad pod, tripod up.
He's controlling that arm nicely.
Yep. But he Granby roll. You saw that counter with the Granby roll. You can see it on Lugo's face. Like, you're not going to disrespect me with that. Dylan's got this nice V-block entrance, and then he's going to go for that single on the right leg.
I just hope he doesn't blast double into the table.
Yeah, all right. I'll take care of it. Nice. We got a folding pass position right here.
Yeah, Dylan was going for some kind of a throw, but it didn't work out. But luckily he...
That's the risk, right? I mean, you got these bigger guys. You feel so adept in this position because it's your position, but those sometimes the pounds add up.
Reaching deeper for that deep half, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see Lugo drop that right hip more, turn the hip towards the feet, kind of that reverse scarf hold position. But, I mean, I could say all these things, but it's what they're feeling from the opponent. All right, you don't want a Monday morning quarterback too much. Yeah, I love that too. Right, that's nice. I'm a fan of that. That goon jitsu. Forearm at the face. Guy comes up in the dog fight. This is great. Foot on the hip right there. Yo, so they've both been here, man.
So when I train with these guys, I've trained a bunch of times with the 10th line of guys, and they're very comfortable in bad positions.
That's your takeaway, right?
Yeah, they're very calm in bad positions.
You know, I mean, one of the biggest staples in this art is Renzo Gracie. You know, he said he would go to different academies, and he's like, yeah, put me in your favorite position. I'll fight from the worst position. Wow, look at that, look at that, look at that. You guys are good. Thank you, thank you.
We appreciate you.
They're too aerodynamic. They're going into the bench.
We're back at it.
Somebody's out of the zoo right now. But like you said, you're comfortable from fighting from these bad positions. And then how does that translate? You got to convert that into something meaningful as well. Yeah, all right, again. Let me see that hip toss again.
Whoa!
All right, watch out, watch out.
He's going for the Uchimata and then...
Yeah. Very close. And I think you know, I think maybe Dylan may have read that and he dropped his hip back a little bit. So that's why it looked like Lugo kind of landed in that guard position.
I just love seeing feet fly through the air.
Yeah, that was a full send moment for sure. Trust me, I love my judo.
I love that. Nothing. I mean, just a beautiful sight when you see great judo throw.
A big fan of the whole Uchimata to Koichi series. Oh, fine. Hold up, hold up. We're good, we're good.
Turn and face him hard, Dylan. Turn and face him hard.
All right, we're just under a minute here.
Recollecting for that guard. Like to see a nice, okay. So he prefers this like Kimura trap position if he's gonna pass the half guard. And then he's falling to this leg entrapment. Okay, now what is this gonna convert into?
Oh, he had the toe hold, but
Again, this is one of those risks, man. This is one of those risks. You fall into these leg entrapments and the opponent's gonna keep rolling. And the struggle here is like, where's your mat space, your spatial awareness?
Now we got 20 seconds here.
I know, and now we have to restart, and that was such a good...
Someone's going to jump in for something. I know it. They're not leaving this mat like this.
So we have head positioning at that low single again. I would love to see Lugo have a magic stick moment right here. Or translate that into the reverse from Plata. Dylan, he's got to get up on his feet, get act, and start driving. Can I wait? There you go.
That's time. Great match. Another great match. Jose Lugo, Dylan Nerich. We're going to take 90 seconds. We'll bring out the next two. All right, we're back here again. LIJJN at the beautiful Breathe Jiu Jitsu today. We're in the midst of Renzo Gracie Queens versus 10th Planet Long Island. We've got the fourth man from each team. From Renzo Gracie Queens, we've got Peter Paez at 168 pounds. And from 10th Planet Long Island, we've got Terry McMullen at 191.
This is exciting.
Haven't had a sub yet in this round. Let's see how this goes.
Hey, shout out to Holdfast. So we got some Holdfast gear on the mat right now. NVHCS.
Nice.
I love it. Again, we've got some grip fighting here, some hand fighting. Looks like both guys want to take this fight to keeping the stand up. Probably pacing their minute. It's interesting, they're both leading with mirror legs. Right lead leg to left lead leg. Okay. One making the decision to be stand up, one play the guard passer, guard player. Very nice. Kind of technical stand up, remove that leg control. Again, Terry looking for like a shin on shin right now. Okay, comes up, guy falls back. Peter falls back for that X guard ankle lock. Very cool. Okay, still back on top position. Very reminiscent of that Wolverine guard from Eddie Cummings with that shin on shin. Now we got a Kimura trap.
That's a guy I haven't seen in a while. Eddie Cummings. I'd love to
Right?
see him on the scene again.
Apparently he's doing some math and some stocks, using his genius to make the money.
He was training in the summers out in the Hamptons a bit. I got to roll with him. And I just
Yeah.
watched him roll for 3 hours straight, nonstop, just tapping everybody in 60 seconds or less.
A smart guy, never got into anything really, you know. He just like want to stay out of it and just do his jiu-jitsu. But very smart, nice, humble guy from what I heard.
Yeah, I would love to have been able to spend some time and pick his brain.
You must have enjoyed that experience, kind of watching the genius kind of unfold a bit.
Yeah, how'd he get on my neck so fast?
Yeah, right. There's levels to the game, you know. You know, when you hear an opponent or a competitor say, I was half a step behind or half a step ahead, that's where they're at. So he's fighting off this Kimura wrist right trap, it looks like. Okay, cool. Still got to be careful, though. Okay, that was great. Bottom guy had that nice scoop with his bottom leg on the half guard position. Now we're moving somewhere different on the side control. So we see Terry with his right hip down, showing some heavy weight there. But I would love to see that left leg extended to really accentuate the weight for the bottom guy to feel. Both are comfortable in this leg exchange position, it feels like. He's standing a little tall. Looks like he wants to do some outside loose passing.
He has to dive for the neck.
Right,
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
yeah. You called it, John. But Peter, he's got to scoop. He's got to kind of like that rear naked grip on that leg if he's going to have that knee bar. That's where he lost it.
And you can't let the guy get to his knees.
Again, but he recollected it. You see that single leg X, you know?
Yeah.
Terry's going to have that head-on position. Peter counters with like an X entry. Two staple positions of jiu-jitsu for since the beginning. Pushing down that knee for the knee shield, negating that. Very nice. Again, Peter doing the same thing. Terry having that cross grip, or that cross post, I should say. There you go. That's good. You see how Peter posts his left arm down on the hand of Terry?
So he can't dive in for the leg.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's going to go into like those K guard, that flower seat entry, those arm bars, very 10th planet entries. Yeah, I was wondering, you saw that reverse De La Riva, and I'm like, why does he have that shin posted so close to the knee? Had that modified tripod sweep. Again, choosing to control the hips first to stay on top.
Let's see if Terry can go up. Let's see if he's willing to go up and try and do some passing.
Yeah.
I don't think he's really anxious to do that. I think he'd really rather be on his back.
I'm curious. These guys have both trained for a while. You can see that. They're choosing where to bring the fight, when to expend the energy, their gas tanks, spatial awareness.
All right.
I like that left leg behind the knee right there. But he's got to watch that Kimura. I mean, I've been there too. We've all been there. Drop that right hip, be heavy, make the bottom man. Being Peter, carry the weight a bit.
So he can get this knee free.
Yeah.
He's not a lot
There
of
you
time.
go.
Now he needs to mount an
Stepping
attack.
over the hip. What are the weights on these two guys? They're both 4 and 4.
Terry's 191. And Peter's 168.5.
Yeah, you couldn't tell. I was gonna say.
I think there's a bit of an age difference here, too. Terry's got a little gray in the beard. Just a little.
What a match! These matches, man, are going quick.
Another excellent match. We're going to take 90 seconds, and we're down to the last man on each team. Be right back.
Here from LIJJN talking about Loyalty Tattoo. They're located at 419 Great East Neck Road in West Babylon, and they're owned by Eric Desmond, who happens to not only be an amazing artist, but a black belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. He's been tattooing for 33 years, and this is the 6th anniversary of the shop.
John,
All
how
right,
you feeling?
everybody. We're down to the last man on each team. If there's no sub here, we're going to go to an overtime, which we'll explain if we have to. All right, so from 10th Planet, Captain Jason Emmerich, 183 pounds. And from Renzo Gracie Queens, Santiago Pendori. I got it?
How are you feeling, John?
This is fun. All right, whenever you're ready.
I'm like sweating in church watching this.
Oh, much.
Again, collar, tie, finger lace. Shot in the last match a little bit. Wrist control. All right. Ooh, a little foot sweep action. Okay. Okay.
All right, Jason's been with us a bunch of times. He's 183 pounds. He's also, I think he might be around 40 years old or close.
A bit. You were close, yeah. I know Jason and his family pretty well.
That's right.
That's right. His brother actually helped build Peak Jiu Jitsu back in the day when it was coming up. Like structurally, I mean.
Yeah. And Santiago's 164 pounds. He looks to me to be.
Yeah, look at his head post. That's good. Keeping his head up after the C-clamp. The collar grip. Yep.
Yeah, Jason's 183 pounds, but he's a lanky, 183 pounds.
You think you've seen the buggy choke coming?
I was going to say, he's pretty.
Yeah.
He's known for throwing that up.
There's a lot of business in that mustache I'm looking at right now. Oh, Santiago, that's nice. He's got to run that pipe if he can bring him down. But that arm in the guillotine.
What is that on Jason's shorts?
Oh, the lighthouse.
Oh, that's a lighthouse.
Yeah, you know we're on Long Island, right? Oh, that. This isn't Comedy Central.
I'm sorry.
You mean RVCA? I'm kidding. Okay, this is cool. And I know Jason to be a bit of a guard player, but he's been working on his stand-up. Santiago.
Jason just likes to play.
Yeah.
He just loves the game, and he's happy to be out there playing.
As you say, enjoying the process.
Yeah.
You know, pun intended.
Yep.
They're both standing tall. You got to watch out for those foot sweeps, those tosses, those hip tosses, those finger laces. There we go. You know, when they come in for that underhook, they got to bring the same side hip in. There we go. I got a little wall fighting right there. Fan. Santiago's not freaking out. They exactly push on the hip, transitioning. Cool. That's great. You see a lot of this in
Snapping down
MMA.
hard.
That wrist ride right there, the Kimura trap we're working on. Again, yep.
Oh, look at Jason shrugging that shoulder. Now let him get the hand in there. That was very cool.
Yeah. I mean, wall fighting is part of it. The reverse, yeah. I was wondering where we're going to see that reverse grape hook and then the Granby roll. Sitting out, collecting a butterfly hook. Okay, so we got some reverse dolly Hiva position with a far side hook. Heisman'd out, fleeing away but turning in.
This is where Jason's bread and butter is.
Mm-hmm. Nice 2-on-1. Nice points of connection right there. Again, 2-on-1 on that wrist.
All right. If we don't get a sub here, we're going to go into our first overtime round, which is going to be...
Oh, you're going to have to explain that one to me.
It's going to be an adventure. It's going to be fun. Yeah, we'll be explaining it.
Lead me down the path. I'm curious to see where Santiago wants to bring this fight. I think he's trying to find the opening. He's trying to read his opponent right now.
Wrist lock. Oh.
You said wrist lock?
It was there. It was right there. He had his hand. He really did. He had it, and the wrist was bent. I mean, I probably could have pulled it out because he didn't have control of the elbow.
John, you got me excited. Cool. We got some outside Toriando. That's cool. Yep. Again, you got to drive those hips forward, but Jason's showing the length. There we go. Bring it back in, boys. Let's go. Oh, they got gas in the tank.
Yeah, we got 1:40 though. Woo. We need to get this sub.
You said 1.5 minutes, yeah. So now we got to see some commitment from either one of these guys. And they one of them need the win. They don't want to go to the overtime. Love to see that hip drop, north-south position. Keep running it. Be tight and focused. But you were talking about this before, John, was like, Jason's length versus the pressure with Santiago, trying to find that, like, exactly right here. Nice.
Just gonna try and come up
There
with
we go. Some
something
nice
here.
passing right there from Jason. But yeah, I don't know if you noticed before in the last sequence, Santiago had a reverse C-clamp grip on the ankle. So he's trying to set up for that like outside passing. Now we got Jason in some nice like head and arm position.
Oh, he's got 30. Oh, he's not
30
30.
seconds, yeah. There we go. That leg pummel right there. That was nice. Nice. Let's see if we can close up on this. They got it. It's 15 seconds. John, you're going to have to walk me through the next couple minutes, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have
The
to talk
whole
about
audience, we want to know. Tell me about this overtime. Ooh.
That's time. All right, we're going to take a 2-minute break and we're going to go to overtime. We'll explain how that's going to work when we get back. Just a few.
Here from LIJJN talking about Loyalty Tattoo. They're located at 419 Great East Neck Road in West Babylon, and they're owned by Eric Desmond, who happens to not only be an amazing artist, but a black belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. He's been tattooing for 33 years, and this is the 6th anniversary of the shop. I've seen his work. A bunch of the guys we train with have had work done by him. It's absolutely incredible stuff. They adhere to all Board of Health standards and guidelines with a strict focus on COVID-19 restrictions and protocols. Please check out loyaltytattoo.com. That's the word loyalty, tat, the number 2.com. LIJJN is proud to be sponsored by Lifetime Chimney Supply. Our customers remain loyal because we craft the highest quality venting solutions while offering unrivaled customer service for the best buying experience. Visit us now at lifetimechimneysupply.com.
All right, guys, we're back again. So this is going to be an overtime situation. I'm going to explain that to everybody here so you understand, so everybody watching at home understands. Since there was no, both teams had no submission, the last guy. Go to the overtime. Overtime, they gave us a new order. 5 guys again from each, same 5 guys from each team. They mixed up the order again. We're going to do 2-minute rounds. The first team that scores, the first person that scores a point ends the whole thing for his team. All right, so and it has to be a point that, according to IBJJF rules, it cannot be an advantage, has to be takedown, sweep, guard pass, back control, knee on belly, mount. So all those things will result in a point, and whichever competitor gets that point wins it for his team. After 2 minutes, we bring the next 2 out, and we keep doing that till it ends.
So we're pushing the action, John. This is nice.
When we got to need contact, just so everybody knows, we're going to need contact to pull guard. Make sure everyone's clear on that.
Points of contact, folks.
Yep. All right, let's see what our order is here. The first guy up for 10th Planet Long Island is Ryan Hollander. And the first guy up from Renzo Gracie, Dylan Nerich.
All right.
Let's see if they can end this. They got 2 minutes.
First overtime round series for the season.
Yes, hasn't happened before.
I like how the rule set so far is for progress and
Let's
forward
go.
movement progression.
So he's sad. He didn't want to deal with that. And we need a guard pass, and it's done. And, of course, the submission
All
would be
right.
good.
Now, this is good traditionally, but in this rule set, we got 2 minutes. They got to make something happen. I'm curious to know what each team's game plan is. And stylistically, how does this translate?
Well, he's looking for a sub here.
Okay, we got a high guard. Can he grab the ankle right there? Caught the corner, get the submission. Do the work for the
Can't
team right
slam.
here. Oh my goodness. For a second, I don't know if that worked out, but it worked out.
We got the tap. Great match. All right.
I think they answered the call, John.
10 Planet wins that one. We're coming right back. Sorry, that was 10 Planet.
10th Planet won that, yep.
We're going to be back with some more jiu-jitsu. All right, everybody, we're going to take about 7-8 minutes, and then we're going to get Breathe versus Renzo Queens. We'll give you guys about 10 minutes. And Breathe, coaches from Breathe and Renzo, you're going to give us a new order, and we'll be ready to go.
Gary here from LIJJN talking about Loyalty Tattoo. They're located at 419 Great East Neck Road in West Babylon, and they're owned by Eric Desmond, who happens to not only be an amazing artist, but a black belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. He's been tattooing for 33 years, and this is the 6th anniversary of the shop. I've seen his work. A bunch of the guys we train with have had work done by him. It's absolutely incredible stuff. They adhere to all Board of Health standards and guidelines with a strict focus on COVID-19 restrictions and protocols. Please check out loyaltytattoo.com. That's the word loyalty, tat, the number 2.com. LIJJN is proud to be sponsored by Lifetime Chimney Supply. Our customers remain loyal because we craft the highest quality venting solutions while offering unrivaled customer service for the best buying experience. Visit us now at lifetimechimneysupply.com. LIJJN is proud to be sponsored by Lifetime Chimney Supply. Our customers remain loyal because we craft the highest quality venting solutions while offering unrivaled customer service for the best buying experience. Visit us now at lifetimechimneysupply.com. here from LIJJN talking about Loyalty Tattoo. They're located at 419 Great East Neck Road in West Babylon, and they're owned by Eric Desmond, who happens to not only be an amazing artist, but a black belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. He's been tattooing for 33 years, and this is the 6th anniversary of the shop. I've seen his work. A bunch of the guys we train with have had work done by him. It's absolutely incredible stuff. They adhere to all Board of Health standards and guidelines with a strict focus on COVID-19 restrictions and protocols. Please check out loyaltytattoo.com. That's the word loyalty, tat, the number 2.com. LIJJN is proud to be sponsored by Lifetime Chimney Supply. Our customers remain loyal because we craft the highest quality venting solutions while offering unrivaled customer service for the best buying experience. Visit us now at lifetimechimneysupply.com. Here from LIJJN talking about Loyalty Tattoo. They're located at 419 Great East Neck Road in West Babylon, and they're owned by Eric Desmond, who happens to not only be an amazing artist, but a black belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. He's been tattooing for 33 years, and this is the 6th anniversary of the shop. I've seen his work. A bunch of the guys we train with have had work done by him. It's absolutely incredible stuff. They adhere to all Board of Health standards and guidelines with a strict focus on COVID-19 restrictions and protocols. Please check out loyaltytattoo.com. That's the word loyalty, tat, the number 2.com. LIJJN is proud to be sponsored by Lifetime Chimney Supply. Our customers remain loyal because we craft the highest quality venting solutions while offering unrivaled customer service for the best buying experience. Visit us now at lifetimechimneysupply.com. here from LIJJN talking about Loyalty Tattoo. They're located at 419 Great East Neck Road in West Babylon, and they're owned by Eric Desmond, who happens to not only be an amazing artist, but a black belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. He's been tattooing for 33 years, and this is the 6th anniversary of the shop. I've seen his work. A bunch of the guys we train with have had work done by him. It's absolutely incredible stuff. They adhere to all Board of Health standards and guidelines with a strict focus on COVID-19 restrictions and protocols. Please check out loyaltytattoo.com. That's the word loyalty, tat, the number 2.com. LIJJN is proud to be sponsored by Lifetime Chimney Supply. Our customers remain loyal because we craft the highest quality venting solutions while offering unrivaled customer service for the best buying experience. Visit us now at lifetimechimneysupply.com. Here from LIJJN talking about Loyalty Tattoo. They're located at 419 Great East Neck Road in West Babylon, and they're owned by Eric Desmond, who happens to not only be an amazing artist, but a black belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. He's been tattooing for 33 years, and this is the 6th anniversary of the shop. I've seen his work. A bunch of the guys we train with have had work done by him. It's absolutely incredible stuff. They adhere to all Board of Health standards and guidelines with a strict focus on COVID-19 restrictions and protocols. Please check out LoyaltyTattoo.com. That's the word loyalty, tat, the number 2.com. LIJJN is proud to be sponsored by Lifetime Gym.
Okay, guys, we're back. And we're competing here for third place tonight. We've got Breathe Jiu Jitsu. The hosts, the gracious hosts, and Renzo Gracie Queens. All right, first up on behalf of Breathe Jiu Jitsu is Dylan Janikos. And starting things off for Renzo Gracie Queens, we got Kennedy Castro. Back to 6 minutes a man, sub only.
So I'm looking at like
Let's see
over
how this
2
goes.
versus 180.
Whenever you're ready.
This is what, 180 over
back.
200? Yep. Overhook tie. Ooh, a little go-go plata setup. I like how he's hipping in. Okay, nice scoop. Interesting. I was talking to some of the guys. They were hitting us up, and they're like, "Can we see any proven neckties coming?" Yeah, I think. Yeah,
Well, if we do see one, we'll be sure to turn the cameras off.
the match that never happened. No receipts, no tapes. Well, look at that ankle. Look at that ankle lock. Yeah, just like we erased the Peruvian necktie. I'm just kidding. There's receipts somewhere. Yeah, right. Yeah, you guys put on a good show. Ooh, okay. He's trying to do a throw by. Guy comes up with this triangle attack.
Really postured up well, defended that nicely.
Yeah, and you're gonna see that, right? Guy on top, a little bit bigger shoulder frame, wide body kid essentially with his legs. Look at that armbar transition. Wow, John.
Very nice.
That was quick.
All right, very nice. All right, we got to come right up.
Just put my foot in my mouth.
We got Adam Wright coming right out. Ready when you are. One box. All right, Renzo Gracie is out ahead.
Yup. Ooh, little arm drag action from Adam. Okay. Inside wrist control, cool. I like that knee on the wrist right there. Break the wrist control, overhook, underhook. Okay. Kennedy's got to be heavy if he wants to be the passer against his length right now. See that shadow hook, straight ankle attack from Adam. Adam's got to post on that shoulder, look over the shoulder, really get that torque going.
He's got to look behind him, yep.
I think he's getting it locked in. I'd like to see that left foot behind the knee. And now we're playing a little bit of a switch.
These guys are both pretty close in weight.
Yeah. With the outside 50. This is one of those troublesome outside positions because you got to create some torque, right? Just got to put the foot on the hips. Castro's got to get those foot on the hips. There we go. Adam's nice bringing that hip up.
Putting him on his neck, yeah. Really hard
Yeah,
gripping.
yeah. The shoulders now carrying the weight. You're gonna see a lot of that, like in those higher level black belts, especially like a guy like Gianni Grippo or the Meows.
Ooh, right for the foot, and he looks,
Up, toe
he
hold,
looks good.
and he's doing good bringing that foot. Yeah, you got to keep that foot to the butt if you're gonna really sell that. Wow.
And Kennedy got another one.
Yeah. Could have been catastrophic. Thankfully nobody was hurt there. All right.
No time to waste. Let's bring out Steven Bosco
Very close to that Z-lock.
and Kombach.
All right, so you see a little bit of a height difference. Bigger guy, though, does pull guard.
Like a
Probably
bigger
because he
guy.
just did a match, you
As
know?
you said, just did two.
Yeah, yeah. Bosco comes up with that nice Kimura armbar. Okay. Castro helicopter
Looking for
leg
some payback
over.
on that armbar.
Okay, Bosco's got that triangle, though. Castro's got to push on that arm if he's going to be up top. Okay. This is where it gets dangerous. Yep. Sometimes you got to stand up and muscle that out.
That was a great attack.
Yeah. It's too early to reset this either. Okay, so you're going to start in this turtle position. What an exchange, though, John, right?
That was fun. Steven was
That triangle to armbar, step over a helicopter leg, again, readjust for the armbar again. Yeah, now we got this nice neutral position.
Steven's going after it. He wants to get his team back in it. That would be fun to see.
Yeah, Bosco, he just scooped that left side leg. That was good with the back control.
I think he has to realize
Again,
he doesn't
but-
have to rush now. I mean, he feels the pressure that he's got to win, but he doesn't have to do it in a hurry. He's got lots of time.
Castro, I mean, this is his third time, right?
Yeah.
Just going.
So Steve,
But he was good with that shoulder walk. What were you saying, John? I'm sorry.
Steve can let him cook a little bit here. You know,
Run
he's
the
tired.
clock.
Yeah. He doesn't have to rush. He's got to get now. He's getting the elbow on the correct side.
I thought we were gonna go for that kind of like Americana-esque grip, kind of like
He had the elbow on the wrong side of the head, though.
I liked. Oh, we got a smother. I'm a big fan. You saw Bosco take that right arm and try to bury the hand inside the armpit, really put that torque on the neck. That's great when you're trying to get the guy's shoulders off the mats.
Yeah, Steve is
Yeah,
like,
right there. Exactly. Yeah. Now, if Castro, he can come out the
let him
back. Yes,
slip out.
exactly. Transition.
wrong
I do that
side.
that'd be 2 points right here. We got no points. It's sub only.
Right.
I'd like to see Bosco pulling that ankle, really close up the triangle, and just cook him. Like you said, the clock's on his side.
Yeah, he doesn't have to rush through it. I mean, he's
Oh, I see it.
he's fighting like a man possessed, but he could,
Yeah,
he's got
he's trying
time.
to go for that Kimura.
And the armbar.
But see, that's where the struggle is. There's so much space with that Kimura.
Good for Kennedy. Came right out of it with
Yeah.
the knee. Even tired.
Yeah, it's like some weird, Mikey backside 50 lock type thing.
And Kennedy's breathing hard. Ooh.
Yeah, okay, look at that bolo. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Rough transitions, Kennedy had like a nice head posting though with that toe hold. Bosco rolling and extracting the knee line, that was important too. Hopefully he's all right.
All right. All right, here we go. Jared Velez. Whenever you're ready.
That name seems familiar. He's competed with you guys before? I thought so.
Yeah, we've seen him. Jared came out with a lot of energy last time.
The
A lot of
races are
fire.
on.
Again, it is not a rush. He's got a guy that's really tired.
Lord.
He's got to be careful. Cook him slow.
He's like, you tapped out my teammate. I got you. Hold my beer.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to be so urgent.
You gotta slow down though. Slow it up. Okay.
It's urgent.
He's
that
all
he,
gas, no brakes.
It's urgent that he wins, but not
Right.
so fast.
Gotta be smart about this. You see this S mount? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Put the foot on the inside. Break that S grip right there. Isolate the arm. Quick arm bar. That was unique too, because the torque was down upward. I'm
There's a
sorry.
discrepancy here saying no tap. You want to look at it, Philippe? You want to look at it? Yes.
So guys, we're in discussion about this arm bar transition right now.
We're going to take a minute and look at the tape. I thought so too. You got it? Look it over here, Philippe.
You also look like he was hitchhiking out.
Oh, we're going to run it? We're going to keep going? All right, if we decide we keep going.
All right, we got a fresh look at this. Thanks to Philippe, the tape. Get that nice review.
That's always tough with that tap. Like, did he tap? Did he not tap?
I hate the resets. Literally just went through the this past weekend of the New Jersey Open. Again, we're looking at the same entrance, same thing as before. Looks like we have a triangle attempt. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that is tight. Now, if Jared can scoop towards the ankle, not towards the knee, to help create that compacting on the knee, the neck. Okay, or can we turn this into Kimura? Yeah, okay.
Oh, you had a good run, Kennedy.
But
You had a pretty good run. Now it's Tyler's turn.
Kennedy went the distance, man.
Yeah, let's go. Peter Paya's coming right out. Go back.
Kennedy just went the distance. We're on two.
This is Peter, the number two man
versus
from
four.
Renzo.
We're on 2 versus 4. 168 versus 176 in weight. Pretty close. One weight class apart. Yeah, both standing upright. Okay. There we go. Interesting. Kind of a shallow single leg, but then pulled the guard. Looks like Jared, he wants to close his matches out quick. He feels the pressure for his team. He wants to catch up.
Yeah, but you got to catch up by winning the match, not by getting there faster in the match.
Yeah, right. Like at the beginning of the journey, right? You always say, don't mistake movement for progress.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful.
But he hasn't slowed down, so I mean, he certainly looks like he can keep it up. Let's see what happens.
The man's got a gas tank a bit. Exactly. So he's walking those hips back. That's nice. Causing bottom guy to have those the forearm frames.
He can block that
Keep
other
pushing,
hip so he
yeah.
can't follow him. Yeah, that's better.
I like that passing style though. Hand on the knee right there. Elbow in the armpit.
I would block the hip.
Yeah. And
so
then
he can't
Peter's
follow.
also countering with that like C clamp on the knee, the neck, creating some torque on that.
Nice mount.
This is a good example of some good fundamentals right here. Good fundamentals, positionally moving. Nothing too fancy. That high step didn't work out so well.
Oh,
You got to be careful. These guys are falling into these leg entanglements, but they're not translating that into a good exchange. There we go. Watch out for the Kimura trap. I'm seeing a Kimura. Yep. And I think they're both reading this off each other. Jared likes this outside loose passing. Peter sees this, capitalizes with those Kimura traps. Okay, that's cool.
almost. Yeah,
I like that windshield wiper.
Exactly what you just said.
Okay, so we got a nice gable group. So you got to drop these hips down if you can get that knee line inside. Get a nice, okay. So it looks like top man's going to spread these legs so he can get to this mount position while holding this arm and neck position. Look like he's kind of pseudo head post. Nice hip drop. I like this. They're both feeling each other out right here. Both of them not really committing to one thing.
All right, now it's going to be the time where Tyler's got to put Peter in trouble.
240 and change on the clock right now.
He's got to get out of this half guard and get to an attacking position.
Number 2 guy versus number 4 guy.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I like that foot pummel inside to trying to get that mount position.
He might get his knee out.
There you go. Okay, so he chooses side control. Got it. Again, we got to stay tight and close.
Peter's got to be careful when he pushes away with his arms like he's opening up for arm bars.
I mean, Peter's doing the right thing. As soon as Jared comes around the corner, he's posting, facing in. I think they both understand stylistically where the other guy's going to go. That was good from Velez right there with that left knee on the bottom wrist of the bottom player. Now we got to stay heavy, keep this mount. Bottom man's got to get the elbow inside to recollect some sort of guard, translate this and convert this into an offensive position. We got a minute and a half, less than a minute and a half. Yeah, so somebody's got to convert right now.
Well, it's definitely got to be Tyler.
For sure.
Well, I like that Peter, when he gets the opportunity, is still attacking. He doesn't need it, but he's still doing it.
There we go. Got that isolation. Got the legs crossed. Okay, so when I saw those legs crossed, I thought he was going to try to keep the shoulders off the mat. Valdez in the chair sit, back take, okay. Watch those crossed ankles, watch those crossed ankles. There's nothing more demoralizing than having a guy's back and then getting ankle locked while you have that guy's back.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I like that passing, that nice shove right there. And the guard, look at that, leg pummel inside, versus Alhiba.
Well, it's time to do that. It's time to go for that. The Hail Mary.
$27 seconds, 25 seconds. Rolling Kimura. Old Faithful. Yeah, they're tired. They're tired. Nah, the elbow line was out.
Yeah.
See a nice dart setup here. 2 seconds.
Yeah, that would be the
All
move.
right.
Oh.
John, we got some fresh bodies now.
All right, we're going to take 90 seconds before Pat Donahue comes out. We'll be right back. All right, we're back, everybody. We got the number 5 from Breathe, Patrick Donahue. Let's go. Against the number 3, Santiago. Oh, wait. Right? That's what I've written here. Santiago, number 3. Yep. There we go. Don't be tricky.
Psych! Psych!
Let's go. All right.
We got a rating
Patrick.
party in here. Somebody's got a cloak on.
Patrick's got his work cut out for him. But let me tell you, how much fun would that be?
He's got it though. He's a vet. He's got the grit.
He does. He does have the grit.
Santiago though. Got some nice passing. Look at that. Look at Pat's. Okay, 2-on-1. Got a pump handle. Getting the underhook. There we go. There we go.
Let's take him over.
Gonna hook lift. Do I hook lift? Oh man, you just had to scoot those hips just a little bit under. Get his hips loaded on that right calf. The hook lift would have been nice. Does he? Yeah. Santiago, look at that. He's pushing off these ankles, that C-grip. That's nice. Yep. So he's been here before. You see that? He replaced his hand with that ankle. It's those little things that matter. Both of them got it too. I want to see a cross post from Pat. Or build up inside that dog fight, rolling knee bar position.
So I like how Patty knows it's important for him to win right now, but he's not wasting. He's not being impatient.
He's in a tough pickle for sure.
He's in a tough spot, but you know, he's not panicking.
I think he's really trying to just assess where his opening is. But and that's walking the edge of the sword, right? When do I find my opening, or when do I just decide to make my opening? He's the 5th guy, right?
Yeah.
So, and right now, these two teams are competing for 3rd place of the 3rd episode of season 1. Good reset from Philippe right there. So I want to see where this exchange happens.
On that right side, Patty, we're recovering the elbow connection. Recovering the elbow connection on that right side.
Again, nice forearm against the waist right there for Pat. Fighting off that mount. Giving him a quarter guard. Top man Santiago, though, staying tight.
There he goes, waiting for him to turn the corner there.
Yeah. And that all happened because Santiago pulled his belly button or his chest in front of that arm to keep the elbow beyond the center line. So that's why we're here now. Pat with his tactics, though, pushing on the foot.
Let's go. Great match. Let's get both teams out here, please.
Well done, well done. So Renzo Gracie takes 3rd.
Renzo Gracie takes 3rd place. And we're coming up in just 2 minutes. We're going to start the finals here. We'll be right back.
Here from LIJJN talking about Loyalty Tattoo. They're located at 419 Great East Neck Road in West Babylon, and they're owned by Eric Desmond, who happens to not only be an amazing artist, but a black belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. He's He's been tattooing for 33 years, and this is the 6th anniversary of the shop. I've seen his work. A bunch of the guys we train with have had work done by him. It's absolutely incredible stuff. They adhere to all Board of Health standards and guidelines with a strict focus on COVID-19 restrictions and protocols. Please check out loyaltytattoo.com. That's the word loyalty, tat, the number 2.com. LIJJN is proud to be sponsored by Lifetime Chimney Supply. Our customers remain loyal because we craft the highest quality venting solutions while offering unrivaled customer service for the best buying experience. Visit us now at lifetimechimneysupply.com.
All right, let's get this going. This is the finals between 10th Planet Long Island and Vital Jiu Jitsu. Let's go. Let's get Ryan Hollander. Let's go, Ryan. And River Tyler, come on out. All right, the winner of this goes to the 5th night. This is our 4th. Oh, it's all right. We're going to have to give him a minute. I'll talk a little bit. This is our 3rd of 4 episodes. And the winner of each one will meet in our 5th episode to compete for the Ultimate Championship of LIJJN Team Series. And also, we're looking for some women's teams. I know Breeze's got a women's team. We got some others, maybe Unity, but hoping to get some more. So if you got a women's team out there, step up and give us a shout. We'll get you on. All right, looks like everybody's ready.
That'd be awesome.
Whenever you're ready, guys. Combate.
Big women's match coming up, super fight between Mackenzie Dern and Fionn Davies. That's gonna be a great one.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting.
There's a good, got a good half guard knee shield coming here from Ryan. And River trying to opt to have that arm kind of shelf the leg.
Ooh,
there.
right on Nakamura. He's on it.
This is you got to be careful. Be careful. This is where the triangles happen. Arm
Oh, I
bars.
know, straight arm bar. Nice transitions.
Yeah.
And
Oh wow, that's nice.
well,
Did a nice sit out. Wow.
nice movements. All right, we get the next guy right out. From Vital, we've got Cyrus Tyler. Combach.
Yeah. They both have been in those transitions before. That was nice to watch.
I could have hit it. Didn't go. All right. Now, if I remember from before, Cyrus is
Will
moving
the brother
fast.
avenge? Cool. I like this outside kind of Toriando. Heavy with the head pressure. Gotta be careful. Bottom man has a weight advantage on him right now.
And Cyrus has got some youthful exuberance. He's gonna move. He's moving fast.
Yeah. Little leg throw by action. Be careful. That's nice. Trying to put the paces on.
Yeah,
on
but he's got to be
Ryan.
careful he doesn't dive into something.
Exactly.
I think
And that's where you're going to see this difference, where the advantage of being a bigger weight is Ryan can't get thrown around so easily in this outside loose passing.
Ryan he looks a little more seasoned. He's a little older.
Yeah. We'll probably see some leg pummel right here, foot pummel from Cyrus. Yeah. Yeah, Cyrus. Okay, yeah, reverse scarf with that. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay, foot pummel inside. I've seen this to be the common theme in their passing styles for tonight. It's like this half guard, their leg pummel.
Well,
Go
Andrew's
to the mount.
Andrew is a student of JT, and so are you. So I'm sure
Yeah.
you've seen some commonality there.
I mean, JT's JT. Man's called to go for a reason. Owner of Vital Jiu Jitsu, Andrew Solano, black belt owner, JT Torres. I train with him from time to time. Love that. I like this action from Ryan right now. 10th Planet.
I used to train with Andrew when he was a teenager. When he was at Kyoto.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was at Kyoto Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with, I think, till purple belt.
That's why it's important, right? The longer you go down this path, you're always going to see the same people. Maintain those good connections, good relationships. Yeah, you're right. You see Ryan a little more seasoned, a little more calmer, kind of weathering this action right now.
Yeah.
That was nice. Capitalized. Almost capitalized, I should say, with that pass for a back take, potentially. But we got, Tyler turned this into a close guard fight.
Still plenty of time here.
So we have quintet playing on the bottom right now. You can see him coming up for a high guard, like a go-go plata action. Yep, there it is. There it is. I don't know the name. I think it's like a meat something.
Oh,
There's a go-go right there. He's going to grab the foot.
that's true.
And he's also going to hip escape out a little bit, do a technical stand-up. At that bottom leg. Oh, now we're in the ankle lock fight. I like that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're in this nice 50 ankle lock fight. Ryan's got the nice cross face in, trying to counter this 50 leg attack, but he's got to be careful because he could also mess up his own leg. Again, Cyrus got to put those foot on the hips.
Oh, nice.
Nice 2-on-1 right there. Oh, opportunity for an armbar or triangle there.
This side's showing no signs of slowing down.
Which is surprising. You seen the gas prices lately? Dad jokes, guys. Nice high step out.
We got a minute 10, roughly.
You couldn't tell that there's a big weight disparity between these two either.
Cyrus, 1 minute. Defend yourself. Elbows tucked. No submissions. Cyrus, 1 minute to work.
So we got less than a minute.
I was a little slow on the timer there. I'm going to give him a couple seconds. I'm going to restart.
Yeah, so we got about a minute. One of these guys need to convert this. Great action from both sides, though.
Yep. Ryan needs us to tie it up. He can come up with a sub right here.
Yeah, you can see him trying to. Okay, so he's kind of using a chin strap smother technique. There we go. Okay, but he lost the leg, the arm. But we're collecting again. Yeah. I think they call that the meat hook. Hip in, hip in.
All right, exciting match. Both you guys are coming off. We're going to bring 2 new guys on in just 90 seconds.
Harry here from LIJJN talking about Loyalty Tattoo. They're located at 419 Great East Neck Road in West Babylon, and they're owned by Eric Desmond, who happens to not only be an amazing artist, but a black belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. He's been tattooing for 33 years, and this is the 6th anniversary of the shop. I've seen his work. A bunch of the guys we train with have had work done by him. It's absolutely incredible stuff. They adhere to all Board of Health standards and guidelines with a strict focus on COVID-19 restrictions and protocols. Please check out loyaltytattoo.com. That's the word loyalty, tat, the number 2.com.
All right, it's time for the next. Give me 1 second here. All right, for 10th Planet, the number 2, Jason Emmerich. And from Vital, the number 3, Brandon Castaldo. Is that correct? All right, let's go.
Both physically looking almost identical. Yeah. That was a good look on an ankle lock from Brandon. No shadow hook though, I don't think.
Jason has defended a lot of those.
Yeah. I mean, it's 10th Planet, right? That's their bread and butter, the leg game. So you gotta have this like folding pad. He's got a leg pump. That's cool from Jason. That was good from Jason. Got that shoulder presser. Using that head to post inside.
And he's through.
Good pass.
Circle around to the back here. There we go. Nice
That
job
was
controlling,
nice.
yeah,
That was
controlling the
nice.
legs so they didn't come up. He tried to roll.
He felt him, Granby roll, stayed there, and landed in that side control position.
Almost.
Although for a second, but
Yeah. But it was good. It was smart.
again, the same exchange that we just saw in the beginning of the match about a minute and a half ago. Fighting for that right ankle. Sometimes just stepping out is a good exchange. Reset to what you want. Have you in that headquarters position. Good little hip switch. Nice reverse La Hiva play. Top and bottom players. And now maybe it's Jason's turn for an ankle lock.
We got another hair tie incident.
I have that problem all the time. Stylistically, I'm liking this guard retention and guard passing from these lengthier guys, staying close when they're inside that pocket.
I get the feeling that Jason would rather be playing from the bottom, but he's doing fairly well here. Nice postured right up in the guard.
Lego man grip on the inside of those armpits to help break the guard. Maybe we'll see a foot on a bicep to step out of this guard. Okay. Trying to step for a throw by, it looked like.
he's looking for a leg attack there.
Got to be careful with that. 'Cause this is what happens. So Brandon had him in that cradle position, forced it to side control.
Yeah, but Jason's not afraid to take those chances and chase something.
Oh no, he's also known for buggies from the bottom. He's very lethal from the bottom. So exchange-wise, maybe Brandon's like, yeah, I got this. Jason's like, hold up a second. There we go. Trying to extend him out to come up. Positioning that was sound and movement. There we go.
Now he's
Crossface.
passed.
Knee on belly too.
Now let's see what he can do. This position, see if he can convert this into some kind of threatening attack.
Maybe we'll see the buggy choke from the top position.
Yeah.
There we go. You see that? You see how Jason has that arm behind the head? He had it in the armpit for a second, really putting the torque on the neck.
And he's got to force his opponent to make choices here. Do I want to give up my arm? I give up my neck. I want to protect my neck. I want to protect my arm.
Yeah, but one's threatening one thing, then he rebuttal or counters it, then rebuttals. The other one threatens something, the other one has to counter and rebuttal. Yeah. Nice 2-on-1 pump grip right there on that wrist. There we go. Can we convert that?
And we've got just over 30 seconds. See if we're going to get. You guys are pretty evenly matched.
Yeah,
It was
look
a
at
good
that
match.
secret. Okay. Great match, man.
Good match, guys. We're going to take 90 seconds, come out with the next two. All right, let's bring out Jose Lugo, number 3 man
All right.
from 10th Planet. And the number 4 man from Vital Jiu Jitsu, Brian Juarez. Whenever you're ready, we'll watch.
Be the battle of the luscious long hair right now. Oh, 2-on arm drag. Very nice sacrifice throw. Recollects for the guard too.
You definitely see
Suarez.
the difference in weight, size on that.
Like
exchange.
5 pounds probably, right? I'm kidding. I need better scripts on my glasses.
Jose was really just able to toss him around.
Yeah. But I mean, Brian Suarez, he saw after that back sacrifice throw, he recollected and fell into like a guard position with a sticky hook for a butterfly. Very nice.
Well, he went against a bigger guy before and it was very hard to finish. So,
Yeah. Jose's, walking those hips to that, like, exactly like this folded position. Got to slow it up, keep a hip dropped, carry the weight if you're really going to be that heavier guy. Great positioning so far.
he just has that, like I say, has that arm in the middle. Get that out before he gets into trouble.
What'd you say?
He had that arm between the legs. You don't want to leave it that too long.
Yeah. I'm curious to see what Brian's game plan is with this.
Well, right now, it's get out from underneath this big guy.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, right? But what does he feel like from the competitor?
He did it. Wow.
Yo.
It was a pendulum defense right there.
Jose's been doing his deadlifts. Brian's been working his abs. That's awesome.
That was a very small margin from being done finished because he just had upside the elbow.
Makes for good viewership, though.
It was fun.
Keep working, Brian. Doing good. Doing good. Elbow stop.
So we got the three and the fourth on the lineup. The third and the fourth on the lineup.
Right, 10th planet is leading.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
A little over 3.5 minutes. Brian sticky with these hooks. Jose sees his body lock opening, double under. Again, Brian meets him with these hooks, these sticky hooks. There you go. See that grip, the Lego man grip on the knee. Probably trying to walk into yeah, there we go. Maybe some keymaster position. Del Heave is such a dicey position for no-gi.
Agreed.
I'd much rather try to sit like a half butterfly guard if I could. Or just a full butterfly.
Nice to move around
Yeah.
by the head. So you have to do against a guy who's very good at replacing
Yeah.
and getting those, especially if it's a shorter leg length. You can get those knees into the little tiny spots.
So let's see where we can convert this. I mean, this is like an absolute finals match right here. Jose has the pass. Can he convert this to something meaningful? Brian, can we get a rebuttal? And you can see him. He's trying to dig that left knee. Yeah, that left knee in, left ankle in if he can. Trying to generate some force with the right foot. There you go. Oh, they're both about to scrap, pushing on each other's faces. I love that.
We're going to reset.
Yeah.
Brian looks ready to go.
Yeah, you see that?
It's like, let's go.
Yeah, that's my man. I like that.
Even a little display like that, sometimes you can make an impression on your
Yeah.
opponent who's tired and say, I'm not tired.
Psyops.
You know,
Psychological warfare, right, with your opponent.
I'm not tired. You're
I'm
tired?
not tired, yeah.
You're tired? I'm not tired.
Oh, you were trying? No. All right. But they got that nice attitude. I like it. And you got to be confident in yourself in this. Nobody's out there but you. Good hip switch leg palm. Oh, wow. That's great. The inversion and stayed steady. That was good too for the bottom.
Yeah, Brian's definitely a scrappy kid.
Yeah.
And any one of these transitions, he can come up with an arm.
And Brian sees it coming too. He's like, he meets Jose with the knee or the forearm. That's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see more of that. Really, really exploit the size difference. Use your hips to walk the hips in the other direction when you have a nice lock like that.
Jose Nakamura. Jose says, "Not today, my friend."
Yeah. Whoa. I like it. I like it. I'm probably arguing over which conditioner they use.
Five seconds.
Nice little octopus guard sweep right there.
No sub, but still a really fun match. We're going to take 90 seconds and bring out 2 more. All right, guys, bring it. Pressure's on, Sebastian. Let's go. I would definitely like to see this. We haven't seen Sebastian go yet.
No.
So, he's the smaller guy here for sure, but the younger guy.
In the beginning, we saw a good opportunity for some C-clamp passing on the ankle and the clubbing on the back of the neck. Now we got this overhook from the closed guard for 10th Planet. Bit of a size difference. Looks like he's going for a mirror lock maybe before.
He's trying to free that arm from that overhook.
Yeah, that's the #1 priority for our top man.
There we go.
Launch the legs. It's one of those dangerous spots when you're in the closed guard and your head is so far over the opponent's head on the bottom.
Yeah, you're likely to go for a ride.
Nice little shadow hook right there. And the foot on the hip for Sebastian. Some good mechanics. But Terry was keen to that. He got out.
Nice. He stuck his arm between his legs to defend Nakamura.
Got another
Still got the
Kimura set
grip.
up. We've been seeing that a bunch tonight. A lot of Kimura entrances, trying to convert that. Okay, look at that. Again, deciding whether to do a butterfly.
All right, Philippe's going to do a tricky restart here, but we need to do that.
Yeah. I mean, if you look, you got Terry's left foot inside the knee line, inside behind the knee. Sebastian's got the Kimura plus a butterfly hook and a half guard. Yeah, that's a good reset.
Yeah, the reset's so important. You got to make sure you get it right. It's really hard. And Philippe doing a great job, as always.
Yes, he is. I was just watching him compete this past weekend. He was a couple mats down.
Yeah, he's so great to watch. His pressure is nuts. There's no space.
Yeah, see, Sebastian's got to keep the arm close to the body. Yeah, and Terry was smart. He saw that. He's like, I got to straighten the arm out.
Well, he's definitely a much bigger, stronger guy. I mean, his arms is...
They both know what they got to be doing, you know? It doesn't look like anybody's really wasting. They're fighting it pretty intelligent.
Now the pressure's on Sebastian. He needs the sub. Or that's it for Vital tonight.
He's got 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, he's got to get out of trouble.
Yeah, he's escaped his head in this arm and neck compression right here.
All right, he's got his knee involved here.
Yeah, he's collecting for a quarter guard.
Yeah,
there we go.
And back out. It doesn't go right back.
Butterfly hook again. Looks like Terry wants to do some sort of body lock passing. Maybe to the left. Yeah, I think Terry's trying to figure out which side he needs to prioritize the pass on.
Oh, we got a warning, a stall warning.
So we got a shoulder crunch. Yeah.
Terry's he's starting to work.
So they're going from the left before, now we're going to the right, and it's passing.
And back on that Kimura.
The arm's extended. This is where he wants to be, yeah. For a second, that's where Sebastian needs to be.
It's tough to do against a much stronger guy.
Yeah, I think we're looking like 30 pounds maybe or something like that. Yeah. Right now, Sebastian's using the telephone defense. He's answering the phone for that arm and neck submission.
Oh, I'm sensing some fatigue.
That's not what you want to tell your opponent right now.
And he's on the guillotine.
His guillotine.
If he could connect his hands, it's trouble.
Yeah, you got to connect the hands.
He doesn't quite. He didn't quite connect the hands. Now we get a Darce maybe.
I think we're going to see a changing the guard right here potentially. I'd like to see a wrist ride from Sebastian. Got a short choke. A short choke set up right here, chair set. Smother. I like that.
He's got a minute, but he might just get it done. Because Terry looks like he's got the end of his gas tank a little bit.
Sebastian got to watch crossing those ankles because Terry sees out with those ankles right there. Yeah.
Well, Terry's still working, pummeling his feet.
We're seeing a battle of size difference right now too.
This would be exciting as hell if he gets this.
Yeah. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. We gotta get.
It's tough to get a finish in a situation like this.
Wow, well done. Well done.
All right. Congratulations to 10th Planet. Everybody, thank you. All the teams, thank you so much. Putting on a great show. All the athletes were awesome to watch. See if we can get everybody out here. Guys, thank you, everyone. Make sure to give a great thank you to Jamie and Danny for hosting tonight at beautiful Breathe Jiu Jitsu. We really appreciate them. They were great hosts, and we appreciate all you guys that came and watch us, you guys watching us at home. Please keep supporting this event, and we'll keep bringing you more cool stuff. All right, guys, from Gary Henderson, John Passanante, and our guest tonight, Trevor Humphreys. Thank you, Trevor.
Thanks for having me, man.
We'll see you again in July, right? July 20th at Royal. Let's go. It's going to be awesome. Good night, everyone.